Hi there, Lester Fields here. After having blasted off into the stars, my first stop is an independent orbital station called the Groundbreaker. It's pretty immense, and I find out that it has had its share of issues that need tending to. While I'm there on business, I can't help but stop and help these folks out as best I can. For a modest fee, of course, as I am trying to raise money. One such person in need is Edna Ingmeyer in engineering. I approach her and strike up a conversation.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. And no, Ellie, that offer does not extend to you broadcasting another of your crude jokes.
Hey, that's a real planet, and no one's seen it in a long time.
Damn it, Ellie, I don't have time for your shenanigans. Anyway, like I was saying, you aiming to send a message, you better be quick. Me? No, but our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon. Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance. Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief. You save my comm center from chaos. I guarantee I'll get the chief to authorize some payment forms with your name on them while you're out fixing the station. I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh? It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
It seems the Groundbreaker's relaying capabilities will soon be offline because the relay station is about to be obstructed by a gas giant. And it could last for months. She needs someone to perform maintenance on a backup relay station, and Lester Fields is just the man for the job. So it's back to my ship, the Unreliable, where we quickly traverse to relay GB-23.
It's a touch different from the ones I've seen. Shouldn't be so hard to get it patched up, though.
Perfect spot for some peace and quiet.
Once aboard the station, I can clearly see the terminal I need to access to perform the maintenance, but it's behind a locked door. Investigating further into the station, I come upon some living quarters where I find Fry's journal, a beautiful dream. In it, a man named Fry describes a rather disturbing dream he had about his supervisor, Delilah. Fry also claims to hear whispers in his waking moments, and the whole thing is off-putting. I continue on past an energy field and run afoul of a mechanical guardian before finding another of Fry's journals, this one entitled Escape. Fry's sanity seems to be becoming more questionable as he continues to describe these whispers and what they want him to do. He resolves to quit his post on Byzantium and find a place where he can be alone. As I continue on through the station, it's more guardians, and then another of Fry's journals, this one called The Source. In it, Fry describes fleeing to first the Groundbreaker and then here to this relay station. He also claims to have found the source of the whispers, and apparently they were coming from the very terminal that I need to access. He powered down the transmitter, and that seemed to take care of the whispers. He planned on leaving the station and going back to Byzantium, to Delilah. Not long after, I find my way into the locked room and take on a couple more mechanicals.
Probably don't need my diagnosis, but he's definitely dead.
Then I find the body of Fry, with the passcode I'll need for the terminal. Fry's journal, entitled Forgive Me, sits next to his body. The whispers came back, and there was only one way to stop them. His last words are an invocation to Delilah to forgive him.
That's real sad.
I turn from the sobering scene and move to the terminal where I activate the array and then copy the data to take back to Edna. Once back aboard the Groundbreaker, I immediately head to engineering and speak once more to Edna Ingmeyer.
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly. Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
After taking the backup data, Edna mentions that the station hadn't received any unencrypted messages in 36 months. Likely that was how long Fry had been there, how long since he had powered down the transmitter to try to get rid of the whispers. I head back to the Unreliable with a pocket full of bits and a tale to tell my crew. There's more adventures to be had among the stars, and I'll return soon to share them. Until then, thanks so much for watching.